Billy, when you first dropped him with a shot, did you think he would make it? Because there's about 2 minutes left.
Do you know what? So I've watched him, every fight I've watched him, and he's always got back up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
From good shots as well. And when I caught him first, I knew I had him. Like, I knew I had him hurt. But then I come in again, I caught him again. And when I realised that he got back up the second time, I thought, right, you've got to be half careful now, because he caught me with a little uppercut when I went to finish him off the third time. It didn't hurt, didn't rock me or anything.
But he was still throwing proper punches.
And I remember that's what he caught Karbrov with. So I thought to myself, just step off him. I knew I had a good lead then. And I knew he had to chase, he had to bring it to me then.
Yeah.
Like, the bigger man had to come to me, and then it suited me more.
Yeah, because Barry, at that point, you actually got it right in the commentary, saying he's doing the right thing, slowing down, not going like a lunatic.
He went for the finish.
Yeah,
but he didn't go full out, because Andy, he throws those long hooks and he leans back with it, so he catches you running in. And I think it's on the Vince. I don't think he does it when he was off, almost he's out on his feet a few times, and he still throws punches. He's one of those fellas who got just that weird ability that can just get up and keep fighting when he don't know where he is. So it was a risk. But Billy was educated. And I tell you something about Billy right now, and I think he's here. We were saying on the night, he's one of those people who watch him and think they're going to beat him. Yeah. Because he's quite cagey, don't make any risk, and he's a thinker. He's going to be a hard man to beat. And he's in a great division at the minute, with some great fighters in it. He's going to be a very, very hard man to beat.
Do you think Andy Lee not underestimated you? Do you think that you shocked Andy Lee by how smart you were, how clever you were, and how fast you were?
Listen, if people thought I was going to go in there just to pick up a payday and have a fight and get beat by Andy Lee, I trained for that fight, because we come from two travelling backgrounds.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose that fight no more than flying in the air, and so I trained very hard for that fight, and I knew I could outbox him. But like everyone was saying, just be careful of the right hook. But you take his right hook away, he's been beat 3 times, in my opinion. Yeah. But he's got one of the biggest hearts in boxing. And he's a real gutsy fighter. You got to give him his due.
I mean, were there any moments in any round where you maybe doubted, not doubted, but maybe thought, I can still lose this fight after the third?
Well, listen, I trained to fight Andy Lee that I could lose it at any time. Good.
Because of the power.
From 1 to 12. I mean, I knew I could outbox him. But you know what I'm saying? When I was in there, I could hear Adam Booth trying to get him to set up his left arm and then finish with the hook.
Well, you could hear him whilst you were in the ring or when you're in the seat.
When I was in the ring fighting, I could hear Adam Booth. He was saying, "Wait for it." So, and when he was waiting for it, he was waiting for the left arm right hook. So what I do, I'll give him a target to hit. Then I knew it was coming, so I just get out the way and then counter with my jab.
Because the knockdown itself is a perfect roll. It's like you knew that shot. It's like you knew that shot was coming. The first
he was waiting. He was just waiting and waiting and waiting to throw that and finish with the hook. And I knew that because I could hear Adam Booth saying that in the corner.
So you're Barry. He's literally picking up. so he's because that's perfect. You've carried out perfectly to plan.
But look at the movement before the punch. That was more impressive than the punch for me. Just, he sees that the first time Andy commits himself with the left hand. Yeah. And then he rolls underneath it and makes him pay for it. So Andy in the fight, Andy will feel like that he could have done more. Yeah. That's what he'll feel like. But the problem is, you do more, Billy picks you off. Yeah. Or more than picks you off, is you do more and Billy hurts you. So he's one of those fighters where you want to commit yourself. But if you commit yourself, he'll just play with you. And if you try and play that cagey game where who's going to go first. He's a master boxer, so he's going to be very difficult to beat.